how you got your name, how it came about.
I actually got my name from a very old friend of mine that had break from D-Talk.
Shout out to, of course, I know Proof very good.
Yeah, it was about maybe like 10 years ago. We was chilling in London. I was when I first started rapping, so I didn't have a rap name, but my name was Letitia. And he was like, hey, rapping, and he came up with it one night, because in England, if you're fit, if you're cute, you're kind of considered fit. But he was like, you kind of a misfit, so it's the rap name, it's a rap this girl, a countryside. So he was like, who was kind of high at the time, he was like, I'm misfit. So the duo part kind of came from like that. I love listening to duo, very passionate.
It still kind of go together.
Yeah, so they kind of got merged together now. But
you have it tattooed on, don't you?
Yeah, I actually got duo tattooed here, but and then also got Proof tattooed here.
That was one of the things I liked the most about you, that you were tatted up.
Yeah, definitely. I got a few. I got a little carried away between, I think it was like a six
Shit,
years
I don't even want to know what the rest of the tattoo is.
It's nice.
I gotta catch up to you. I'm about to go there.
And the Proof tattoo is like, it's like how he.
It's dope. Actually,
It's actually the same one, isn't it?
Hold on. Let me give you a little, because I know the history about the tattoo on the arm. And basically, everybody who's was shady, you know what I'm saying, who knows Proof very good and came from the Detroit area, like D12 and everybody, got the tatted of Proof on their arms as well.
Yeah, and yeah.
But it's kind of hard to see a female rocking the tattoo.
Well, actually,
you got mad respect for me.
but actually, for her to have it means that she did know the man very good and everything, because for you to have his name on it, you don't know who the hell it is, then you're.
If it wasn't for him encouraging me to really, because honestly, he was the first person I ever told that I wanted to be a rapper. And honestly, I was expecting him to laugh at me. We were friends for a long time beforehand, and he was like, "Yo," he was like, "Honestly, I don't think you should do this shit because it's a crazy business." He's like, "But if you really want to do this, I'm gonna help you." He like really encouraged me and like constructive criticism, and like he'd sit down and we'd write rhymes together. And he'd tell me like different ways to fit different syllables, and I really like laugh.
That's what's up.
Let's take it a couple years back to 2007. Why even do the White Rapper Show? Like, what was the whole meaning to it? Because I'm gonna keep it real with you. I really didn't find no meaning to the show.
Well, I totally agree with you.
I didn't find no. I mean, it was just entertainment. I didn't know what it really led to.
People read the entertainment, purely entertainment. It wasn't really about rapping or music. It was kind of
and don't get me wrong, I love Search, man. Search does radio as well. You know what I'm saying? We know each other pretty good and all that. But I didn't. It was nothing.
Yeah, it wasn't
Looking forward to.
It was just like, we had like, white bread in the house to eat, white cracker. It was very stupid, like silly shit, just for fun. But it was something, I never auditioned for the show. I heard for a friend, it was like one of the producers or one of the people that was working behind the scenes, and he asked me to be on it the day before we started shooting. So I didn't even get a chance to get my roots done or do my laundry. It was like, I thought it was gonna like.
So they just moved you into a house in Brooklyn.
It was in the Bronx.
Actually, excuse me, it was in the Bronx.
Yeah, I thought I was gonna.
It was in the hood of the Bronx.
Yeah, it was like.
So you were under the assumption you were gonna go home?
Yeah, I thought it was like a fun little documentary about rappers, and so at the time it wasn't even called the White Rapper Show. They didn't have a name for it.
Right.
And I thought I didn't get a chance to my laundry. I come go check in or whatever. They were filming to the studio. I come home at night, and then I found out like moving into a place of bugbears, and it was a little bit kind of strange.
So what was the career after that now? What did bring to your career after doing that show?
I mean, it definitely brought on my fan base. People that didn't know I was before, they knew about me because they aired it in like Japan, Australia, Germany, England. And obviously, I've been away from England for nearly 10 years now, so it's good to people back then can see what I was up to. But it opens on more. It's just kind of really good for like building up the fan base, and I kind of. I was doing just hip hop then, and then I kind of transitioned to do more like hip hop part. So it kind of.
You still speak to Search?
I haven't spoken to him in a while. I spoke to him about a year ago.
How does it feel about you now?
He hasn't actually heard any of my new music, as far as I know. So I'm not sure. I haven't actually heard a
All right. So let's go into your hip hop roots and everything. Besides the Proof, let's put the Proof stuff on the side and everything else. What made you say, you know what? Let me get into this hip hop thing? Especially being a girl from England, because not too many people from England have that hip hop roots.
Especially not from Sussex, which is like I'm like the country.
Right.
I loved NWA. I idolized Eazy. I thought he was mad cool, and so I used to listen to the Niggas for Life album.
Right. just came about. But did you know you was lyrical? Did you
No,
sit
no,
down
I
and
was
say,
always
yo, I
like-
could write my rhymes, I could do this?
I was writing kind of songs, and then I didn't even know how to put them into rap. So then I started writing raps, but I didn't know how to flow to a beat. So I was writing, I could spit a cappella, and then I was like, how do I put this to music? And that's kind of what we don't get with figuring out how to put it on music. But kind of just a lot of practice. I just got in my, when I get in my head I want to do something, like I will not sleep for like months until I figure out how to do it.
Was
So
you doing anything else before rap?
I was doing just modeling and just doing Latino films. So.
What's going on with that? Did you ever try to pursue it again after
Yeah,
rap stuff?
I did a billboard campaign for Bump
And all Complex magazine?
yeah, not very much money. I did Top Shop billboard campaign. I do still model, but it's more, modeling's kind of draining because you can go to castings with like a bunch of elite models who are like 7 foot tall and really skinny, and I'm only 5'8" and I'm not like 0. So I'm like
I mean, you
normal.
look perfectly fine to
But
me.
but I'm
For
not
living in
like,
Brooklyn, man, you look like that Brooklyn girl
average
before.
chic.
I still
like,
think people do urban wear, like urban.
Yeah,
more
but
urban.
I love doing photo shoots, I love modeling, but it's like, it's draining to go from casting to casting to casting all day long, not knowing if you're gonna get, like, it's such a competitive business, and it's so fickle about the way you look, whereas, I kind of got a mouth, I want to speak, and I like very creative and writing, and I just prefer that than that.
Yeah.
Now, let's speak about the misfit of now. I have a problem, all right? I do have a problem. Why switch up?
It's not that I'm switching up, I was just, I don't want to just pigeonhole myself with just hip hop, because I love all music. Like, I love being creative. I started singing a bit, and I love writing, like, singing songs. I even like write songs that I wouldn't necessarily use for my album. Maybe I'll shop them to other singers. I don't know, I love all music. Before I was into hip hop, I was listening to The Cure and Smiths, which is like, I think they're kind of similar because they're both controversial. Like The Cure was just singing about rape me like a child, Chris me blind, like crazy controversial lyrics.
Nice.
And then,
I didn't even know about that.
And then Eazy-E's like saying,
I'm gonna listen to that shit tonight.
But it's like so very controversial. It's all kind of, I just love music.
You said Eazy used to sing about what?
Fuck the police, no, it's
Yeah, I
like-
just wanted you to say that again. That's how I feel every day. Fuck the police. Whenever I get in my car, it's just fuck the
So in other
police.
words, you're growing as an artist.
Yeah, I just think it's more like, I think it's more growing, and I love, I want
But-
to try, I'm not trying anything.
All right, well, growing up as an artist, correct, but what I wanna know is, people are actually gonna think about you switching up because, right now, the type of music you're doing is what's popping right now. But you coming out as a hip hop artist and switching it up, a lot of people are gonna get themselves confused.
You might get confused with shit, if I don't like it.
Right.
Well, that's kind of
I
like.
love
I
that
like
answer.
it,
I love that answer.
I really, the music I'm doing right now, I totally feel like it's really me.
Right.
And, before when I was rapping as well, when I was just rapping, it was a struggle all the time trying to get something serious as a rapper.
So you feel like this will open up more doors?
I don't remember what it was, that I brought to my fan base. There's one song that's kind of like sounds a little bit rock that I'm doing, it's still rock, so rapping, but it's
Right.
people who necessarily like hip hop music.
Would you get yourself back into the hip hop game?
Yeah, I came from hip hop, I love hip hop.
Who would you love to work with?
Kanye West. I think he's very experimental, not only with his like beats, but his way he sings and raps, and he doesn't really stick to it. Kind of like the same shit I do, he does whatever, whatever.
All right. Has it been a time that you could have worked with a big artist in your career?
I definitely was on the word fruit for that.
Right.
But I guess there's been some opportunities, but it's haven't been a lot.
All right. I got Misfit in the building, man. Call me up if you got any questions for us, 718-841-7855. Hit me up on the chat. We got the track, right? You ready?
Yeah.
All right, so let's play a Misfit track.
Welcome back to yours, the more people.
Welcome back to your.
Yeah.
No, I want to hear some rock too, man. I want
Oh, I don't know
to
the
bump
rock
my
one.
head.
I got a one that's like bubblegum hip hop, or I got
Bubblegum hip hop?
hip hop one.
Talking about Universal.
Word. She said that like she comes from like the country and the rural side of London, but she's sitting here talking like she's like shit this and shit
I
that.
know, listen,
Like,
in Britain, we have dirty mouths. Like
Dirty
mouth.
mouth.
Dirty mouth? What is
I
that?
love
Like
it.
chewing gum commercial.
Yeah.
Shit, that's what she sound like.
Yeah.
That fucking
Yes.
ignorant bitch that comes on the commercial all the time. Like,
Hey.
mouth.
I fucking love it. She's cursing like motherfucker.
Especially being like Cockney, my mom's like trying to go from like South East London,
Uh-huh.
or Cockneys, and like it's like every other word is cunt. Like, I'm not saying that.
Wow.
Like,
Yes.
Say come one more
I
time.
like you a lot.
Hold up. Say cunt one more time.